Yo, we live, man. We back. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and Fanduel. But before we get into my picks for tonight's slate, you know we got the lineup review going over the terrible slate that was last night, alright? So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bell on so you can be here with us rocking every day, alright? Let's get into this breakdown. It's gonna go quick, man. It's not much to talk about. Last night was horrible, man. It was a rough one. If you navigated both of those blowouts last night and came in the money, hats off to you, man. It probably was a good night for the 150 guys, but let's get into the breakdown. If you caught the updated starting five yesterday, you know I went with Gordon Dragic, Austin Rivers, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Yusuf Nurkic, all right? At the top, Gordon Dragic, 53% on, 27 points, just solid outing from him. Felt like he would be in line to see the bulk of the point guard minutes here. I think he did end up getting the lion's share, but it didn't matter much. Man, the Heat got crushed yesterday, all right? Coming to shooting guard, I want to go Austin Rivers, the only piece of value on the slate, him and Monte Morris. Same concept here. With thought Austin Rivers would be in line for 30-plus minutes again. He came in at 56% on. Only gave us 14 DK points as they got crushed. They crushed the Portland Trail Blazers here. So, rough one right here for Austin Rivers, but it didn't hold us down too much. This was the $40 single entry right here. We put up 214. I think they still just missed the money. The cash line was like 225 in here, so finished about 11 points shy of the cash line in this contest. All right, small forward, the ultimate chalk in this contest. Jimmy Butler, 72% on. Man, I thought the Heat would come out and try to play inspired basketball tonight after losing a tough one to the Milwaukee Bucks in the first game. And I thought Jimmy Butler would lead the charge for them tonight, but he just never got it going as the Heat never got it going. The Milwaukee Bucks shot the lights out of the gym and crushed the Heat right here. He only gave us 22 DK points in a losing effort. And at my power forward spot, the one play I did get right, Giannis Antetokounmpo got him at great ownership right here in this contest, right at 25% ownership. That was very solid ownership in this $40 single entry. I thought he would be much higher than this, but he put up a monster for us, 65 DK points. If the game had been closer, he probably would have went 80, but no need for him to keep going as everybody for the Milwaukee Bucks was shooting well. So they just dominated the Heat. The Heat looked like they didn't even belong on the court with the Milwaukee Bucks last night. And then rounding out at my center spot, man, I went Yusuf Nurkic, another guy that was thought was great value on the price tag right here. Got him at 66% on. Another guy who just didn't get going as well. As the only person for the Portland Trail Blazers really get going with Damian Lillard. So hopefully you had some exposure to him, but for the most part, if you didn't play any of the bench guys from either team, man, you probably didn't do well last night, all right? Finishing out the lineup, we wanted to go Norman Powell, nice guy, a nice value play. We thought at 5,400 on a guy seeing 30-plus minutes in this matchup. He just gave you 15 points, nothing else, with 2 blocks, no other peripherals, 19 DK points, just blah. It was snow patrol, as you can see by the lineup. And finishing out, we went Brook Lopez at the center spot. 4,600, got him at 33% on. He didn't need to do much. 16 DK points, definitely didn't help here. And Aaron Gordon finished us out at my other forward spot, 22% on, 24 DK points, just okay. It's like I said, Denver dominated. Both games were just sheer domination. So if you didn't get to play any of the bench guys who went off, you probably didn't have a solid night. It was a rough one for us over here. But let's get on to tomorrow and see what we liking out here tomorrow, all right? Coming in on DraftKings at the top, going right back to my boy at point guard, Kemba Walker, going against the Brooklyn Nets. He struggled last time out, some early foul trouble, didn't really get going, and Brooklyn ran away with it in the fourth. So he didn't give us a solid performance, a very good performance at all last time out. I'm anticipating that to change here today. I don't expect him to get in foul trouble. And they're going to come out and fight today. I don't think they win, but they definitely going to come out and fight. Should make it a better game. I'm expecting Kemba Walker to really score the ball. I'm hoping his ownership is down tonight a little bit, especially with him laying a dud last time out. But I know people gonna get to him. But I like Kemba Walker, especially at the 7,200 price tag, guys. You know he has a 50-point upside to him, and that's great value for 7,200 right here. I'm definitely taking some shots on Kemba Walker tonight. Coming in at shooting guard, I'm going right back to Paul George. I know the narrative. People saying Pandemic P is back. He's gonna be he struggled a little bit at the last time out, so I'm hoping that keeps the ownership down on him. But you gotta realize he played 40 minutes last time out. That's the first thing. And he gave us right at 40 DK points. So at 8,000, that's gonna be very solid right here. I could he shoot a little better? Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping the Pandemic P is not back, but even still, even having a bad shooting game last night, he still, like I said, gave you 40 DK points, man. I'm in line for that for a guy we know who can shoot better. He just has to do it. So I'm okay taking a chance on Paul George at his 8K. Definitely hoping his ownership is down. Like I said, with that narrative being out there that he can't keep up the performance in the playoff again, we're going to find out. I'm going to take a chance with Paul George at the shooting guard. Coming in at the small forward, a value play, guys. A lot of people are probably going to be on, but kind of think you got to go to him. You know, value is hard to come by on these playoff slates, and that's Nicholas Batum at 3,800 for the Los Angeles Clippers here. We saw him get 32 minutes last game out, and with the Clippers going small, playing a lot of Morris at the center, Batum got extra run. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue that. They may give Ibaka some more minutes. I hope they do, because I'm definitely going to play some Ibaka at his price tag. If he gets more minutes, he can definitely crush. But the thing right here, like I said, 3,800. Now, we don't know if he's going to get 32 minutes, but what I got in mind here, I don't think he goes from 32 minutes down to 10. So he should be in line for at least 20 to 25 minutes, and that's going to be very solid at 3,800 price tag. So I don't mind rolling Nicholas Batum right back out here, all right? And coming in at power forward, my favorite play today across both sites, Kristaps Porzingis. I like him at this 7,800, man. He didn't get any ownership last time out. He probably not going to get any ownership this time, but I definitely want to get to Kristaps Porzingis. He didn't shoot the ball well. It was the other guys filling in last game, Brunson and Hardaway Jr. And I think Porzingis is going to go overlooked. And the Dallas Mavericks are definitely going to need him, with most of the defensive attention is going to be focused on containing Luka. I don't expect Porzingis to keep struggling from the field. I don't think he's going to shoot 20% from the three-point line again tonight when the guy's a 37% three-point shooter on the season, all right? He just struggled offensively with his shot, but I think he can find. I think he's going to get it going in this game right here against the Clippers. So I definitely like Kristaps Porzingis. Probably going to be one of the lower-owned plays tomorrow, but get you some Kristaps Porzingis. And coming in at my center spot, I want to go to DeAndre Ayton, man. Listen, it's not a point chase. You're talking about a guy who's 6,100 who played 38 minutes last time out. Now, he's probably not going to give you the big performance like he gave you last time. I think what he had, 22 and like 14. But guess what? At 6,100, you don't need him to, man. He still should be in line for a solid double-double. He can give you 12 and 10, 12 and 11, and that's going to be pretty solid, especially if you add a few blocks in there at this 6,100, man. So don't be afraid to roll DeAndre Ayton out. It's not a point chase. You're not chasing anything. You're just paying a guy at a great price who's getting 35 plus minutes. So get some DeAndre Ayton at the center spot tomorrow. Tonight. Sorry. There you have it, man. My starting five on DraftKings right now: Kemba Walker, Paul George, Nicholas Batum, Kristaps Porzingis, and DeAndre Ayton. Man, be sure you follow on Twitter so you can get the updated starting five about an hour and a half an hour before lock, or just check back to the video I posted in the comment section. All right, let's go take a look at Fanduel. Coming in at Fanduel, standing with my boy at the point guard, Kemba Walker, 7K, man. Little discount over here on Fanduel. I like it, man. I'm expecting Kemba to really have a big offensive showing this game, man, and try to get the Celtics to win. Even though I don't think they're going to win, but I think Kemba plays well in the loss right here going against the Nets. Coming in at shooting guard, guy I want to take a look at over here is Devin Booker for 8,200. I'm looking at him right here. One, he's the main scorer over here for Phoenix, and also Chris Paul's shoulder did not look well last time, man. Last game, he toughed through it, but the shot wasn't there. His handle was off. I don't know what they did to it or how his shoulder gonna fare tonight. But with that in mind, that shoulder bothered him. They can lean on Booker even more for scoring and try to keep him, get him another win right here. As you know, the Lakers gonna come out guns a blazing, so Devin Booker is going to have to put up a good offensive showing to keep them in the game on this one, especially with Chris Paul on the gimpy shoulder, all right? Coming in at small forward, staying with Nicholas Batum. A little more expensive over here on FanDuel, but I'm okay with it. Like I said, just anticipate him still getting 20 to 25 minutes. He's one of the better value plays you're going to have on tonight's slate, so get you some Nicholas Batum. Coming in at power forward. Definitely love my boy on FanDuel. 6,900. This is too cheap. Now, he's definitely not going to go under-owned on FanDuel. I can tell you that. This 6,900 price tag is too cheap. He's definitely going to draw some ownership on FanDuel. DraftKings, we might get him a little under-owned, but FanDuel, everybody's going to flock to a guy with 30, who's going to see 35-plus minutes and take double-digit shot attempts. And for 6,900, just get you some Kristaps Porzingis and don't even worry about the ownership over here on FanDuel. Love this play on FanDuel. And coming in at the center spot, DeAndre Ayton, 7,200, 1,000 more over here on FanDuel, but I think it's an okay price tag to get to, man. His center is gonna be rough over here on FanDuel, so he's one of the better plays, just for minutes wise and just price wise, all in general. As you know, Thompson and Williams are split minutes. I'd rather go with Ayton, a guy who's locked into the bulk of the minutes, barring foul trouble or blowout or anything. Get you some DeAndre Ayton, all right. There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel today: Kemba Walker, Devin Booker, Nicholas Batum, Kristaps Porzingis, and DeAndre Ayton. All right, that's gonna do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all green up. I see y'all tomorrow. All right, let's go.